What's up YouTube, and welcome back to another special Sunday video where we do every Sunday something different, except this Sunday, because this is part 2 of our journey, or my journey, through Gothic music. And in last week's video we discovered my top 50 goth rock, cold wave, synthwave, industrial and EBM songs. And like I promised, in this video we are talking about the club scene. Grab your cyberlocks and your cyber goggles and put your mask on your face, because now we are discovering the club scene. My top 50 goth songs club edition. But before we start, feel free to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell to get notifications every time I release something new. Also, if you like this content, feel free to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. I did the same in this video like I did last week. Means I split everything in 5 categories, and every category has 10 artists. No artist will mentioned twice, and I would say we should start with the first and probably my favorite subgenre of the gothic scene, Aggrotech and Hellectro. What is Aggrotech and what is Hellectro? Well, I would say it's basically hard trance, but the melodies are way darker and you have a lot of noise. So the kicks are usually very noisy, the snare is very noisy and has a lot of high frequencies. Not every time, but probably most of the time. It's pretty easy to find out if you're listening to Hellectro or Aggrotech, because the vocals are here the most important. The vocals are pitched with a pitch shifter. The vocals are sometimes a little bit noisy because of distortion, and they are really heavy processed, and it sounds like an alien who's screaming. And here are my top 10 Aggrotech and Hellectro songs. Agony, Femme Fatale, Suicide Commando, Hate Me, Nursery Rhymes, and this is again a title I don't really know how to pronounce it, Core Sanguinato. That's 100% totally wrong, but the song is really amazing. Next we have Just a Scar by X-Fusion, Dawn of Ashes with Torture Device, Selector with again Despu del Apocalipsis. I guess that was probably a little bit wrong. Amdusia, Muerte Ya, probably that was correct, I don't know. Grendel, Harsh Generation, Centron, VK3, which means World War III, and Alien Vampires, See You in Hell. These are my top 10 Aggrotech and Hellectro songs, but there are plenty more of Aggrotech and Hellectro songs I really love, and this genre is so great, in my opinion. Next we have TBM, means techno body music. So what I understand under techno body music is it's techno music, it's music for the club. The music itself definitely doesn't sound like goth music. It's harder than hard trance, but not so hard like hardcore from the Netherlands. But you could say it's something between hardstyle and hard trance, but again very noisy, so there is a lot of distortion on the drums, the basses are really hard, and the melodies are also very not noisy, but again a lot of high frequencies, and everything sounds very aggressive, but not so aggressive that you would punch someone. In this list there are some bands that sound a little bit softer compared to other bands. Some bands sound so noisy and they could fit also in another category. I know it's not that easy because many bands do have from record to record slightly changes in their style, but I picked here 10 songs and I guess it would fit pretty well. And here are my top 10. XRX, The Update, Chain Reactor, TZCS, and yeah, Chain Reactor for example sounds like it could fit in the noise category I'm talking about later, but also it fits in this list. So if you think, well, I know Chain Reactor, and Chain Reactor is a little bit harder than that, like XRX for example, I know. but it's not that easy because they have all so many different elements in their music that it could easily fit in more than one category. Noise of X hit me hard, followed by Soman Mask. Studio X, you'll never get this. If you like Borat, then check this song out because you will laugh your ass off, I swear. Incubite, Glow Sticks, Neon and Blood. Combi Christ, again a band it's very hard to put in one category because they changed their style from hard electro to pop electro to metal, so it's hard. But I would say the song Without Emotions is probably perfect in this category. Sam, Mindfuck, Foscore, Noise Preacher and Nachtmar Klingen. And again, Foscore could fit into noise and Nachtmar is not exactly Aggrotech because Thomas is more screaming and his vocals are not pitched. So you see, I struggled a lot to make this list, but I would say this list is amazing. Let's talk about Futurepop and Synthpop. Futurepop is basically a slower form of that music. It's not hard trance, it's more like normal trance. So we have beautiful melodies. The songs are way slower than on Aggrotech or TBMs. The vocals are mostly clean if there are vocals. There is nothing pitched. Also, it's not so noisy like Aggrotech, for example, because Futurepop or Synthpop is basically a mix between pop music and electronic music and trance. A mix of these three genres. And here are my top 10. SITD, Rot. Neurotic Fish, Wake Me Up. VNV Nation, Beloved. And if you have never heard of VNV Nation, check it out. Because Ronan Harris's voice is the most beautiful voice in the whole Gothic scene. His voice is so beautiful, I swear. Check out VNV Nation and just listen to his voice. You won't regret it, I swear. Solitary Experiments, Celebricht, XPQ21, White and Alive. Aesthetic Perfection with The Ones, Covenant with Call the Ships to Port, Blutengel with Soul of Ice, Tristesse de la Lune with Strangeland, and let's go to Japan, Oral Vampire with Flare Stack. These are my top 10 Futurepop and Synthpop songs. And again, for example, Aesthetic Perfection, I know this is from a record where many songs you could say are Aggrotech, but The Ones is exactly a song I would say is definitely Futurepop, so that's why he's in this list. The fourth category is a category, it's not for everyone, because now it's getting really hot and dirty. We are talking about rhythm and noise and power noise. What the hell is noise? Well, it's that what it is. It's noise. Means we have drums. You literally can't hear the kick because it's all noise, but it sounds amazing. It's for the people who love really hard music. That's the category we are talking right now. We are talking about noise, about loud, heavy, noisy music. That's probably all I can say about this category. You must experience it for yourself. The songs I choose are very good and some of them are very newbie friendly. Let's call it newbie friendly. These are my top 10. Xotox, Mechanische Unruhe, but the Sita remix, because the Sita remix is the best version of that song. Schnapf, Schnelle Kugel, Kiew, DC-Disc, Feinflug, Kahle Bedrohung, Fabrik C, Der zweite Tod. Aphex Twin, Come to Daddy. I know Aphex Twin is not exactly noise, it's more experimental and ambient and minimal and techno, but Come to Daddy has a lot of noise elements in it, so I decided to put it in that list because, let's be honest, Come to Daddy is an amazing song. Asylum, Rave, Pal, Gelöbnis, Haus Arafna, The Last Scream of Jesus, and this song is definitely not newbie friendly. So if you want to hear very crazy, experimental, noisy stuff, then this song is definitely something for you. This song has no real structure, it's just noise sounds in your ear. And the last song is Stahlschlag with Akute Netzstörung. That's definitely, again, newbie friendlier than Haus Arafna. Haus Arafna is really, it's only for the hard people. Let's talk about the last category, and that was a little bit tricky because I thought, well, that's my scene. I grew up in clubs, I love the electronic side of the gothic scene as well as the real old school goth scene, but I love to be on the dance floor. I decided to make a category, and it's a mix between minimal and electropunk. I really thought that this list would be way easier than the first list I did, and I was completely wrong. I struggled a lot to make this list because after the 4 categories I wasn't sure what I should put in the 5th category, and that was way easier with the Cemetery edition of my top 50. So I decided to make this list because there are some really great bands in it, but I didn't know where they should fit really in which category. So I made the minimal electropunk category for those songs, because basically some songs are more electropunk and some songs are more minimal. But it's not the minimal techno you would hear in techno clubs. It means that these songs are minimalistic, or at least there is something about the kick. Let's continue. I will give you my 10 songs and then I will pick a song and will explain to you what I mean with minimal. Okay, let's do it. The first song is Welle Erdball, Bill Gates komm fick mit mir, followed by Eisenfunk Pong, Trümmerwelten, Dead End Row, Das Präparat, Seelengift, Soko Friedhof, des Satans liebster Klingelton, ASCII Disco, Straßen, Mindless Self-Indulgence, Shut Me Up, Angel Spit, Wiener Kava, Großstadtgeflüster, Ich muss gar nix, and One, So klingt Liebe. And if you're familiar with these songs, you definitely notice that these are different genres, different styles of music, and I know it, I agree, but if you listen, for example, to Welle Erdball or Soko Friedhof or Das Präparat, the kick is what makes it for me minimal. There is something about the kick that's very unique, and I think they don't fit very well in the other categories I mentioned. Always when I hear it, I think it's minimal. I don't know. It's the same with Pong from Eisenfunk. The kick is this time harder. You could say it's techno body music, but the melody and the sounds are so minimalistic, and there is not much hard trance going on. So that's why I put it in this list. On the other side, you have bands like Mindless Self-Indulgence or Angel Spit, and these songs are electropunk, but also in a kind of way minimalistic, if this makes sense. I mean, you must hear it and then I guess you understand what my intentions were when I picked those songs for this category. These are my top 50 and there are so many more. And now it's your turn, because if you are familiar with this scene and there are songs you like and I did not mention, there is the comment section. Feel free to leave your favorite songs in the comments so people can discover way more. And I did it again. I made a YouTube playlist with all these 50 songs. The link is down in the description, together with the link to the playlist for my Cemetery edition. So here we go. 100 goth songs I like. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you have a lot of fun with this music. Let me know in the comments what you think about the music, and let me know everything you want me to know. And give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell to get notifications every time I release something new. And that's it for today's video. I would say until next time, peace.